Yeah, good morning. We are seeing uh, various comments from the US president on tariff. Uh, Now, after what he said that uh, tariff will be increased from 1st August for almost 8 countries. Yesterday, the comment has come that the tariff on the copper will be increased to 50%, which is already there for aluminum and steel, which is already there for aluminum and steel. Now, apart from that, even they had indicated that there will be 200% tariff on pharmaceutical product, but that will be coming over a period of time if the producer do not shift the production to the China to US. So these are all has its impact on the international markets. Various pharma companies share prices are down between anywhere between 1 to 2% in international market, and even copper had seen movement because of that. US copper prices moved up, whereas the other markets copper, that is LME, has come off. So LME copper is down by around 1%. Apart from that, even the other commodities, apart from copper, has seen some positive trend. Aluminum was up by around 1%, and oil is up by around $0.5. And steel, iron ore is also up by around 1% in China. So overall, seems disruption on account of various measures in the US. So that is creating some confusion, and the market, what we are seeing in the US, was marginally down, and futures are also more of a flattish. And Asian market is also seeing marginal corrections because of all these uncertainties. So similar trend will be visible in Indian market as well. We may see some more corrections in today's trade. Now request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we saw Nifty closing on a positive note. We saw a slight breakout above a bullish flag pattern for Nifty on a daily time frame. Although the bullish sentiment stays positive, but holding about 25 200 still remains a positive for the bullish sentiments. If Nifty holds yesterday's momentum and continues the positive note, and you can also consider buy on dip strategies if sentiment still remains supportive on the overall counter. So, speaking about the intraday part on today's outlook, Nifty seems to open on a flattish note with having a range bound situation throughout the day. And speaking about the support, 25 440 may remain as a strong support. And if 50 closes below that, a further downside could be expected at around 25 370 until 25 300 mark. On the other side, resistance may act upon at the level of 25 570 levels and further up at 25 640 levels. Speaking about the Bank Nifty also remained on the positive side yesterday. It continued its momentum, although trading above 56 400 is still a positive sign for Bank Nifty. The immediate support for Bank Nifty is at around 57 200. Closing below that may take the Bank Nifty to fall at around 57,000 or 56 for 240 levels. The immediate resistance stays at around 57 640 and 57 870 levels. So coming on the stock perspective view, stocks with the positive bias, JSW still looks good. A bearish trend pattern has been broken up at 1045 levels. A buy could be recommended at 1045 levels with 1015 as a stop loss and 1100 as a target. And another stock is Asian Paints, where a good momentum has been created in Asian Paints, where 2490 could be a decisive level for an entry with a 2430 or 2435 as a stop loss on 2600 as the target. On the negative bias, Gujarat Gas seems to be good for taking short trade where 470 levels could be a decisive entry with 440 as a target and 490 as a stop loss. So that's from technical side, and I will call forward to the derivative side.
Yeah, thank you, Yagnesh. See, basically, on the derivative side, 25,500 was a resistance area which has been breached. Also, now on the spot front, we are seeing some liquidations in open interest on calls at 25,500, which is a good sign. 26,000 holds the highest call base. So, likely that Nifty is going to go up further from here up to that 26,000 levels. The other data like the VIX, PCR, OIR at comfortable levels, mixed levels. So yeah, I mean positiveness should remain. Um, Good base building is now seen at 25,500 and 25,400 strike puts. So in all likelihood, we can see further buying going forward. From the stock specific front, I expect again banking to do well. Other than banking, oil and gas stocks like HPCL, BPCL, IOC, Reliance can do well because most of their shorts have been covered in the past few expiries, and we are seeing some select longs being built in here. Also, some price volume breakouts have come in these stocks, so look out for the same. Yeah. So that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Yeah, thank you, Nirav. Good morning, everyone. On the IPO front, today, Crizac Limited is getting listed. It was a 860 crore issue wherein the company operates a B2B education tech platform where agents can enroll students for various reputed institutes across the globe. We had given a subscribe rating to this issue, and estimated listing gains can be around 17%. So while the prospects of the company remains good for long term, for now one can book their profits. Secondly, tomorrow Q1 results will begin with TCS reporting its numbers post the market hours. Street is expecting a quarter-on-quarter decline of 0.9% in constant currency terms. So this decline is mainly attributed to the decline in the company's BSNL project being phased out. International revenues are expected to show around 0.5% quarter on quarter growth. Margins also are expected to be flattish. Street would be looking at management's commentary for future. Already, the order book position of almost all the IT firms has piled up, so any signs of revival and possibility of execution would see a re-rating in the entire IT stocks, especially the mid cap firms like Coforge, Persistent, LTM, Zensar, and others can outperform the large caps. So one should be cautious and take informed decision post the results. That's it from me. Thank you.
Good morning. Yesterday, we met the management of Oriental Aromatics Limited. So, just to give you a perspective of the company's business, it mainly caters to the segments such as flavors and fragrance, specialty aroma chemicals, camphor and terpene chemicals. Overall, each of these segments sharing 1/3 of company's revenue. It is currently supplying around 60 aroma chemicals, which is a mix of bulk, specialty, and semi-specialty chemicals. The management indicated in the discussion that it is the only supplier to Procter and Gamble for its key brand Vicks across its products, which is a unique position that it has in the business. Also, it is mainly focusing on the molecules which are going to get off patent in the future, where the R&D is working prior 4 years. It has been successfully able to establish its prominence as a reliable supplier for fragrances and other key materials. Thus, globally, it is being looked at as a key supplier for the ingredients. On the new product launches, management has shifted from a traditional approach to stock and sales strategy, as the industry generally faces price volatility in a dynamic manner. Thus, if we look at its inventory, it is on a higher level. The management is indicating the EBITDA margin guidance in the 8 to 11%. And one should look at it from the long-term perspective of from the current valuation of around 36 times to trailing 12 months. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Good morning. Some steel companies' quarterly volume updates about Tata Steel. The Tata Steel India sales volume came at 4.75 million tons, which has declined 15% quarter on quarter and 3.85% year on year. The maintenance shutdowns at Jamshedpur, G Furnace Reline, and NINL led to lower finished goods production and deliveries. Operations have resumed at NINL, and the G Blast Furnace Reline is expected to complete by July 25. About JSW Steel, the total production came at 7.26 million tons, which has declined 5% quarter on quarter and has grown 14% year on year. Production was lower by 5% quarter on quarter, primarily due to planned maintenance shutdowns of blast furnaces during the quarter. The capacity utilization of Indian operations stood at 87% for Q1 FY26. We are neutral on both the stocks. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, yesterday BSC expiry was there. We had not seen any major disruption in the volume of on the day of expiry of BSC. So as such, the impact of Janai Street, which was banned by SEBI for operations in India, has not any material impact on the expiry day of the BSC operations. We had seen some corrections on this news in the share price of BSC. So quite possible, as the impact is not visible, the share price may see some bounce back for the BSC stock. So that's all from us, and I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we are expecting some correction in gold and silver. Gold, one can initiate a sell around 96,800 with a stop loss of 97,100. And on downside, we're expecting 96,300 to 96,000 levels, wherein silver prices are resisting 1,08,500, 1,09,000 mark. So for trading purpose, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 1,09,000, and on downside, it can test the support area at 1,06,500 to 1,05,500. On the other hand, copper, one can initiate a buy around 892 with a stop loss of 884. On upside, 902, 905 are the levels where one can book profits. And zinc too, one can initiate a buy at 256 with a stop loss of 254. On upside, 260 are the levels where one can book profits. And crude oil, buying on dips around 58.40, 58.20 is recommended with a stop loss of 57.50. And on upside, 59.50, 6,000 are the levels where one should take profits. Natural gas corrected yesterday after a pullback, and prices are under pressure below 300. So selling around 292 with a stop loss of 300 is recommended, and on downside expected to test 280 to 75 levels. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.